Restoring Men in History. Post-interview, Jon Jones, the champ. Some call him the greatest fighter of all time. And he says, I think it's the greatest post-sports interview ever, and we're going to give you the best quotes of it. I'm going to read them to you because I think it's important for all men to hear, or many men to hear. These great quotes. And what's the first thing he does, by the way, after he wins? He does the Trump dance. So he's joyous, and he points at Trump, and Trump points at him. There's a level of respect there, and there's a level of respect for the country from him. And he's not just on himself, right? He's focused on what? Trump, the crowd, the dance. Not about him. Jon Jones, great hero here. By the way, on the way to the flight, there's that iconic picture of Trump, Musk, Trump Jr., and RFK Jr. Riding, Mike Johnson in the background. And it's just a picture to me of camaraderie, of men working together to restore and save this great nation. But what else does it show you? They have the McDonald's there. And it's like Trump resonates with you. And he's like a regular guy in one sense and not a regular guy as a billionaire, right? But what does this picture show you? Men working together on a common cause to make the nation better. That's greatness, right? That's greatness. And they're still having fun. They're the have it fun and get it done party, right? But let's go on. What's the first thing he does? So, of course, the first thing after he wins is that dance. We talked about it. Now, Rogan has just called him the greatest fighter of all UFC history. And what does he do, Jon Jones? He compliments his opponent. That's the first thing he does. Rogan's asking about himself, but he talks about the other man in the ring, in the arena. Not himself, his fellow warrior. One kept coming like Rocky, but Jon kept going. He said it was very discouraging to hit someone that is not reacting, but what did he do? He kept throwing punches. Both men kept going, and that is what we men must do. We've got to keep going. Life is going to knock you down. It's going to punch you in the face, but you have to keep going. And if you get knocked down, you have to get back up. Trump did it, right? He keeps getting punched and punched and punched, and he keeps getting back up, showing what resilience. Jon Jones showed resilience. The other fighters showed resilience. It's a great manly virtue. And we must keep going after adversity. Why do we cheer for heroes? Why do we cheer for Trump? He keeps getting back up. And that kind of creates a great cinematic hero as well. Overcoming obstacles makes a great movie hero. And Trump and Jon Jones are heroes. One more note. When warriors face each other man to man like the Spartans did, sword to sword, spear to spear, they have a respect for each other. And here they both had that. Different when you're facing man to man. There was a king once, a long time ago, and there was some small little technological advance on the battlefield, and he said, I'm sad. And he thought, this is sad, because it'll destroy the warrior. You won't be facing each other anymore. You can kill from a distance. But these men faced each other. So what's the big lesson here? Keep going. Men must keep going. The next thing he says is just wonderful. Joe Rogan asked him about a question about his future. And Joe Rogan's putting the focus on him and his future, who he's going to fight, is he going to retire? And here's the question. What do you do when you have a big victory? What do you do in life when you win? What do you do when you have a moment on a stage? And here's how he used it. You ready? Do you use it for good? He did. Watch what he said. While I've got the moment, watch, he's taking advantage of the moment. While everybody is so happy and cheering, I want to acknowledge Jesus Christ. I tell you what, man, I cannot take credit for a gift like this, man. I owe it all to him. I know there's millions of people around the world watching right now, and I just want to let you know that Jesus loves you. That is using a moment, gentlemen. That's using a stage for a higher purpose than yourself. And he does not take any credit there, right? He gives all the glory to whom? To God. For his gift. Gives it all to God. Greatest UFC fighter of all time. And what other manly virtue does he have? Humility. The great George Washington had it. And he just keeps going with great things. He also then thanks President Donald Trump for being there and says, can I get an oh yeah? I mean, it was a great, fantastic moment because he's genuine. And he's so into it, Jon Jones. And he's real. And we like real people, and Jon Jones seems to have that, and Trump certainly has it. We like authentic, real people. I think it's one of the reasons Trump won. And you can feel he's having fun, and the crowd's having fun. When Trump walked into the arena, they were having fun. It was a historic moment again. Trump brings plenty of those. And he says what he thinks, that guy. And he does the Donald Trump. He says, what do you guys think of my Donald Trump dance? And he does it again a second time. And then what does he do after that? In a great patriotic moment, he leads the crowd in the MAGA chant. MAGA's just won. USA, USA, USA. Jeff Snow, fantastic moment. The country just won. People are feeling great. Maybe it's going to be the golden age if we do it right. And he says he's proud. And what is he proud of? What does he say? Says this, proud to be an American champion, proud to be a Christian American champion. How many say that? See, he knows how to bring the fun. The MAGA party knows how to bring the fun, but they also know how to get it done. And he got it done and brought the fun. Notice he's smiling all the way through, so genuine. So he seems to be like a guy we'd want to have cigars with. What a man. Hats off to you, Jon Jones. Congratulations on your victory, your spirit, and humility. What can you learn from Jon Jones? Courage, humility, gratitude, purpose larger than yourself, resilience. Thank you.